Good morning, everyone. I am delighted to welcome you all today. Today, we will be exploring the critical components of GMP, led by Dr. S.K. Singh. This presentation aims to give you a clear understanding of the essential aspects that ensure good manufacturing practices are maintained effectively. Over the next few slides, we'll cover the key elements that form the backbone of GMP compliance and quality assurance. I encourage you to stay engaged and ask questions as we go along. Let's get started. Welcome to our discussion on Good Manufacturing Practice, or GMP. GMP is essentially a system of regulations, guidelines, and procedures that are put in place to make sure that products, especially pharmaceuticals, food, and cosmetics, are consistently produced and controlled to meet high-quality standards. The main goal here is to minimize risks such as contamination, mix-ups, deviations, and errors. What's important to note is that these risks can't always be caught through final product testing alone. So GMP helps us prevent problems from happening in the first place. At the heart of GMP are several critical components that all work together. These components are designed to maintain product safety, quality, and efficacy throughout the entire manufacturing process. GMP ensures that products are not only consistently produced, but also controlled to meet those strict quality standards. It emphasizes prevention, aiming to stop issues like contamination, errors, and inconsistencies before they occur. This approach is especially vital in industries like pharmaceuticals, food, and cosmetics, because the safety and effectiveness of these products directly impact consumers' health and well-being. The system itself is built on key elements such as personnel, facilities, processes, and quality systems. When these components work together properly, they create a solid foundation that guarantees product safety, efficacy, and compliance with regulations. In short, GMP provides the foundation for maintaining high-quality, safe products that consumers can trust. When we talk about the ventilation system, specifically HVAC, we're focusing on creating an environment that supports both product integrity and personnel well-being. First, it provides filtered air in sufficient quantity and cleanliness. This means the air we circulate is free from contaminants and meets the necessary standards to protect the product. Next, environmental control is key. We need to maintain the right conditions so that the product remains stable and safe throughout the process. That involves carefully managing temperature and humidity levels, which are crucial for product protection. Additionally, we must ensure personnel comfort. A comfortable working environment not only boosts productivity, but also reduces the risk of introducing contaminants. So, what do we achieve with all these measures? Primarily, we aim to avoid contamination, which is vital in maintaining product quality. And of course, by controlling these environmental factors, we ensure the overall quality and safety of what we produce. In essence, the HVAC system is the backbone of a clean, safe, and efficient production environment. Let's talk about low-quality water and why it matters. When water quality is poor, it can lead to product degradation, meaning the products we produce might lose their effectiveness or safety. It can also cause product contamination, which is a serious concern in pharmaceutical manufacturing. Additionally, water quality can vary seasonally and regionally, so what's good today might not be tomorrow or in a different location. Now, moving on to the types of water contaminants. First, we have particles or suspended solids. These are tiny bits that don't dissolve but can still cause issues. Then, there are dissolved solids, which include both ionized and non-ionized substances. These are dissolved into the water and can affect its purity. Colloidal materials are another type. These are very small particles suspended in water that are difficult to remove. Dissolved gases, like oxygen or carbon dioxide, can also be contaminants, especially if they cause corrosion or other problems. Finally, we have bacteria and other living organisms. These biological contaminants can pose significant risks to product safety and must be carefully controlled. Specifically, in pharmaceutical water, maintaining high quality is crucial because any contamination can directly impact patient safety and product effectiveness. That's why understanding these different types of contaminants and their sources helps us ensure we're producing the safest, highest quality products possible. Let's talk about stability studies. These are essential because they help us understand how the quality of a drug substance or drug product can change over time. Specifically, they show us how environmental factors like temperature, humidity, and light can impact the product. By conducting these studies, we can determine the best storage conditions, establish retest periods or shelf life, and recommend appropriate packaging to maintain product integrity. Stability testing is also crucial for meeting regulatory requirements and obtaining product registration. It provides the scientific evidence needed to ensure that our products remain safe and effective throughout their shelf life. Overall, stability studies are a key part of ensuring quality and compliance in the pharmaceutical development process. When it comes to pharmaceutical quality, the manufacturer must assume full responsibility for maintaining high standards. This means that the entire quality system rests on their shoulders, and senior management bears the ultimate responsibility for ensuring that everything runs smoothly. Consistency in quality is crucial. It's what builds trust and ensures patient safety. Having thorough product and process knowledge is vital because it allows us to identify issues early and make informed decisions. Using materials from approved vendors helps us control the quality right from the start, reducing risks of contamination or substandard ingredients. Production and release must always follow the conditions outlined in the license and comply with all applicable regulations. This is non-negotiable. Any planned changes to the product or process need to be approved beforehand to prevent unintended consequences. And of course, these changes must be communicated to regulators as required, ensuring transparency and compliance. We are committed to continual improvement, which means regularly reviewing our quality systems and processes to identify areas for enhancement. Root cause analysis of defective products is essential. It helps us understand why issues happen and how to prevent them in the future. Periodic management reviews are also critical, providing an opportunity to evaluate overall performance and make strategic decisions. All these elements are documented and guided by our quality manual, which serves as the foundation of our pharmaceutical quality system. In summary, it's about building a culture of responsibility, consistency, and continuous improvement, so that we can reliably deliver safe, effective products to patients around the world. Let's take a closer look at quality risk management, or QRM. Essentially, QRM involves 4 key activities: the assessment of risk, controlling that risk, communicating about it, and reviewing it regularly. These steps help ensure that we identify potential issues early and manage them effectively. Now, moving on to product quality review. This is a comprehensive process where we evaluate various aspects of our product to maintain high standards. We look at starting materials, which are critical because they form the foundation of our product quality. We also review critical in-process controls and the final results of finished products. It's important to review all batches that did not meet quality standards, those that failed, in order to understand what went wrong and prevent recurrence. We also examine investigations related to nonconformances and the CAPA, corrective and preventive actions, that we've implemented. Additionally, we review customer complaints and recalls. These are vital indicators of potential issues that need addressing. We also verify the qualification status of our equipment, things like heating, ventilation, air conditioning systems, water, and compressed gases, to ensure they are functioning properly. This review process applies even to exported products, emphasizing our commitment to quality globally. And importantly, all these reviews are conducted annually, keeping our quality management system current and effective. Lastly, we ensure that our technical agreements are up to date, which supports consistent quality standards across all partnerships and supply chains. Overall, these practices form the backbone of our commitment to product quality and risk management, helping us deliver safe, effective, and reliable products to our customers. Good manufacturing practices, or GMP, are a crucial part of quality management. They ensure that products are consistently produced and controlled to meet the necessary quality standards. These standards are not arbitrary. They are tailored to the product's intended use and must comply with licensing requirements. Essentially, GMP helps us maintain the integrity and safety of the products we deliver. The primary aim of GMP is managing and minimizing risk. By following these practices, we proactively identify potential issues that could compromise quality or safety. It's about creating a system that reduces errors and ensures every product meets the high standards expected. This connects directly to our overall goal of delivering safe, effective, and reliable products to those who need them. When we adhere to GMP, we're not just following regulations, we're building trust with our consumers and safeguarding public health. So, managing and minimizing risk isn't just a checkbox, it's at the heart of quality manufacturing. Let's take a closer look at the organization chart. It's essential to understand the structure of our personnel and how each role supports our overall goals. Remember, our personnel should be motivated to uphold high-quality standards at all times. Their dedication directly impacts the success of our operations. Now, focusing on the roles and responsibilities of key personnel, such as the heads of production and quality control. These individuals are critical because they ensure that our manufacturing processes meet all quality requirements. Their responsibilities are clearly defined to maintain consistency and compliance. Speaking of qualifications, it's important that our key personnel possess the qualifications specified under the relevant rules. This guarantees that everyone in critical positions has the necessary expertise and knowledge to perform their duties effectively. While functions can be delegated to team members, responsibilities must always remain with the designated personnel. Delegation helps with efficiency, but accountability stays firmly with those responsible. Moving on to visitors entering the production area, there are specific entry procedures to follow. These procedures are in place to safeguard our quality standards and ensure that only authorized personnel access sensitive areas. Finally, we have an approved training program in place. This program is designed to continuously develop our personnel's skills and ensure they stay aligned with our quality and safety standards. Overall, investing in our people is key to maintaining the high standards we strive for in every aspect of our operations. Let's take a closer look at the detailed requirements concerning premises. First, we need to consider the various production areas. These are the core spaces where the manufacturing process takes place, and they must be carefully designed to ensure efficiency and safety. Next, we have the weighing areas. These are critical for accuracy and consistency in measuring raw materials and finished products. Proper separation and calibration are essential here. Then there are ancillary areas. These support the main production functions, for example, change rooms, cleaning stations, and waste disposal areas, all of which need to be well planned to maintain hygiene and workflow. We also need to pay attention to the storage areas. These must be designed to protect materials from contamination and degradation, with clear segregation of different types of storage, like raw materials and finished goods. Moving on, the quality areas are equally important. These include laboratories and inspection zones, where quality checks are performed to ensure products meet specifications. Equipment placement is another key aspect. Equipment should be positioned to facilitate smooth operations and easy cleaning, while also preventing cross-contamination. Materials used in the premises, along with the reference standards, must be specified and controlled. This helps maintain consistency and compliance with regulatory requirements. Overall, all these detailed requirements are crucial because they form the backbone of a compliant, efficient, and safe manufacturing environment. By adhering to these prescribed standards, we ensure the integrity of our products and the safety of our operations. Now, let's look at some key points regarding our validated computerized storage systems. These systems are thoroughly tested and validated to ensure the integrity and security of stored materials. When it comes to preventative maintenance, or PM, the approach isn't to test every batch blindly. Instead, we base our testing decisions on vendor approval and detailed statistical data analysis. This helps us optimize resources while maintaining quality. For the identity testing of each container of starting material, we conduct rigorous checks to confirm the correct material is used. An exception to this is in facilities that are dedicated solely to specific products, where the process may differ slightly. Reworking rejected products is another important aspect. When a batch doesn't meet quality standards, we reprocess it but assign a new batch number to maintain traceability. Additionally, during manufacturing, we sometimes incorporate parts of earlier batches into a new batch of the same product at certain defined stages, ensuring consistency and efficiency. Lastly, extending the retesting date is a strategy we use carefully, based on stability data and risk assessments, to prolong the validity period of stored materials without compromising quality. All these points are part of our overall effort to ensure material integrity, compliance, and efficiency throughout the manufacturing process. Let's take a closer look at some key aspects of good practices in production. First, we've outlined detailed requirements that ensure our processes are consistent and reliable. One crucial area is deviation control. It's essential to document and investigate any deviations from our standard procedures to prevent recurring issues. Prevention of cross-contamination is also a top priority. This involves implementing specific measures, such as proper cleaning and segregation, to protect product integrity. Additionally, we need to adhere to a set timeline for storing equipment after cleaning. Proper storage helps maintain hygiene and readiness for the next batch. If there's any significant deviation from the expected yield, it's vital to record it and conduct an investigation. This helps us understand the root causes and improve our processes. Finally, line clearance prior to packaging operations is a critical step. Ensuring the line is properly cleared prevents contamination or mix-ups, maintaining product quality and safety. All these practices are interconnected and serve the overall goal of maintaining high standards in our production environment. Now, let's look at some essential points about good practices in quality control. First, we've provided detailed requirements to ensure quality is maintained consistently. This includes specific guidelines for stability studies of finished products, and when necessary, of starting materials and intermediate products to establish their shelf life. It's important to have a written program for ongoing stability determination so we can monitor how products behave over time. Stability testing must be done before the product hits the market and also after any significant changes, such as modifications in in-process procedures, equipment, or packaging materials, to ensure that quality remains intact throughout the product's life cycle. Additionally, part testing is acceptable when a certificate of analysis is obtained from a reliable manufacturer, which helps streamline the process without compromising quality. We also keep retention samples of other materials for a minimum of 2 years, so we have a reference point if any issues arise later. Lastly, establishing a clear retest date is crucial. It helps us determine how long a material remains fit for use, ensuring consistent quality and safety. These practices are all key to maintaining high standards in quality control, which ties back to our overall goal of delivering safe, effective products to consumers. Now, let's look at some of the detailed requirements for validating GMP-related computerized systems. These are essential to ensure that the systems we use are reliable, compliant, and fit for their intended purpose. First, we have installation qualification, or IQ, which verifies that the hardware and software are installed correctly according to specifications. It's about making sure everything is in the right place, properly configured, and ready to operate. Next is operational qualification, or OQ. This step confirms that the system functions as intended under normal operating conditions. It involves testing the system's processes to ensure they meet predetermined criteria. Another critical point is having a proper backup system in place. Data integrity and security are paramount in GMP environments, So regular backups ensure that information is protected and recoverable in case of any failure or unforeseen event. All these aspects, IQ, OQ, and backup systems, are interconnected. They collectively contribute to the overall validation process, which is fundamental to maintaining quality, compliance, and confidence in our computerized systems. This comprehensive approach helps us mitigate risks and uphold the integrity of our manufacturing processes. So, as we come to the conclusion, I want to emphasize that continual improvement in quality is at the core of our strategy. By consistently refining our processes, we not only enhance our products, but also foster innovation, which helps us stay ahead in a competitive market. Promoting exports is another key goal, broadening our reach and strengthening our presence globally. Achieving standards that are on par with international benchmarks builds trust and confidence among our customers and partners. It's crucial because it demonstrates our commitment to excellence. When we focus on quality, we naturally reduce non-conformance issues and product failures, which is a win for everyone involved. And of course, reducing product recalls is a direct result of these quality improvements, saving costs, protecting our brand reputation, and ensuring customer satisfaction. Overall, these points come together to support our broader vision, delivering reliable, innovative, and high-quality products that meet global standards and maintain our leadership in the industry. For further support, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help and provide any additional information you might need. Feel free to contact us through the provided channels. And with that, I want to thank you all for your time and attention today. Your engagement is truly appreciated, and I hope you found this presentation valuable. Thanks again, and have a great day.